Hey guys, this is Candy coming back to you with another video, and as requested and as promised, I'm coming to show you guys how I install these individual crochet passion twists. Yes, as you can see, my hair is for the most part already done. In fact, just a confession, these have been in for like 2 weeks. But I did put a poll out to ask if you guys wanted to know how I install them, and I got a resounding yes, that you guys wanted to know how I install them. So I decided that instead of waiting until my next total install, I would just maybe undo a couple of them and show you how to install them, because the major challenge is to just know how to actually attach them to the hair. That's really the biggest deal. Everything else is pretty simple. So for starters, the first thing I would do is just do plaits all over my head, which I did initially. As you can see, this is one of the plaits, and I believe these are like 1-inch boxes that I made, and you can choose to plait the hair all the way out, or as I did in this case, you can actually braid it just 1 inch and then twist the rest of the hair, and that's easier. I believe twisting is quicker depending on your ability or your skill. But yeah, let me get right into the video. This is the hair that I used. This is the Lulutress Passion Twist hair, and yeah, I believe it's the 18-inch. Yeah, and I have my crochet tool here that I'm going to be using to do the install. All right, so let me start with this one here in the front. So pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the needle underneath the plait or the braid or the twist or whatever you guys are planning to use or to do. And then I'm going to take the loop of the hair, which is right at the top. You can see the already pre-made loop that you can open up. Yeah, my nails are actually through the loop right now. And I am going to secure the loop of the hair onto the crochet tool. Close the loop, pull it through, still having the crochet tool inside of the loop. I'm gonna take the end of my plait, attach it to the crochet tool, once again close it, and pull the end of my hair through the loop. And then you're going to pull in opposite directions, and that will actually secure the hair onto your own plaits or your own twist or whatever you're working with, honey. Secured. So now on to the main event. This is where it's gonna get a little bit more challenging, so be sure to pay attention. All in learning mode and all attentive, let me begin to show you the magic of the individual passion twist. Alright, so pretty much the first thing you want to do is, having secured the passion twist onto your braid, I'm actually going to push the crochet tool through the passion twist, but I'm going to be pushing it through on the outer part of the twist, because I want the needle to end up on the inner part of the twist. All right, and I'm going to insert it as close to the base of the twist as possible. So follow my lead, guys. Push it through, take the end of your own plaits or twist or whatever it is that you're working with, hook it onto the crochet tool, close the tool, the latch, close the latch, pull it through. Yes, remove the actual crochet tool and pull. All right, and pretty much, guys, as difficult as it may seem, that's what you're going to be doing throughout the entire length of your hair. I'm gonna be pushing it in and out. It's like an in and out the window, in and out the window. So having inserted it from this side first, now I'm going to insert it from the opposite side, and then having done that, I'm going to go back to the other side, and then you keep pulling it through until your hair is no longer visible. Now guys, this is the thing: the longer your hair is, the more tedious this process will be. The shorter your hair is, the easier the style is. So I think my hair is medium length, not very long, and it's not super short either. So it's not the easiest process, but it's doable. All right, so let me continue. All right, so at first, like I mentioned before, at first I had where you going? I'm not working with you. Go somewhere. Right, so this is what we're working with, these two. All right, so at first I went this way. So now I am going to insert the crochet tool from the inner part of the twist. Still go ahead, hook, close, pull through, bam. Now I'm going back to this side of the twist, pull it through, push it through, hook, close, pull through, bam. And I'm going to do this first one in real time, you guys. That's because I want you to see exactly what is going on. There will be no speeding up going on. So if you're not very patient, then watching this video might not be for you. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing it actually in real time. So now pushing it through, hook, pull through. I just did that from the inner part. Now I'm going back to the outer part of the twist, pushing it through, attaching your plaits or your twist, pull it through. As you can see, I have a small portion of hair remaining, so bear with me, guys, bear with me. All right, coming back on the inner part, hook, pull through, and for every time that I inserted the needle at another spot, I measure about, well, mentally measure about a ½ inch. So I keep going down the twist, you know, every ½ inch, and then pulling it through at that spot. Right, so I only have this very tiny piece remaining, which I believe I should be able to get out of the way with one pull. So hook it, close it, and through. Right, so yeah, there you have it, you guys. My hair has been totally disguised in this passion twist, and because of the nature of the twist, where it's not a neat twist, then it's not detectable. You know, pulling your hair through the passion twist, it will not be detectable at all. You actually can't even tell that these are not, you know, actual individuals that you installed from scratch with bulk hair. So yeah, that's the first one, and I have another one here, but I'm gonna just, you know, speed that one up because the process is the same, you guys. Once you master the process of pulling the hair through on one side and then pulling it through on the other side, pulling it through on the other side, pretty much that is the magic, that is the trick. And once you master that, you know, you just take your time and do your entire head. Unfortunately, I did not even, you know, take note of how long the style takes, on account of the fact that I didn't do it straight. I did a little bit, then I stopped, you know, did some cooking, did a little bit, I stopped, I jumped on the phone, so I really don't know how long it took. But if I was to estimate, this can take you as little as 3 hours if you ask me. Yeah, but the next time I do it, I will definitely take note of how it's done. So yeah, on to the next twist. So this one, as I mentioned before, I started with a braid and ended off with a twist, and I find that it's easier that way, it's quicker that way for me. So remember guys, you insert the crochet tool underneath the twist or the plait, and then you actually hook the hair onto the tool, close the tool, pull it through while the needle is still in the loop. Attach the end of your hair, close the loop, pull it through. There you go. This is the initial securing process, and then we start with the pulling and pushing and all of that stuff. Starting on the outside, push the needle through, attach the hair at the end of the hair to the tool, close the latch, pull it through. There you go. Now you're going on the opposite side of the twist, which is the underside. Push it through, attach, close, pull. Bam, easy. And it's for the fact that I am actually showing you guys how it's done, why I'm actually going this slowly, but I actually did this while watching TV. I wasn't even looking in the mirror. Once you can estimate the spacing, then you do not have to be in front of a mirror, you guys. Yeah, pretty simple. Opposite side, pull, push through. No, you see, this is way too big of a gap. This is like a 1 inch difference. Then it's gonna be visible that, you know, the hair is actually being attached. Yeah, you can't have that. You have to put it closer down to where you inserted the last piece of hair. Close, pull through. Yeah. So now I have this final piece that I'm going to be attaching. So I'm gonna take my last twist and I love these twists, you guys, because the ends are curly. And we're all done. This is pretty much the process for installing these individual crochet passion twists. I'm gonna take it down real quick so you can see. And guys, be sure to stay tuned for 2 related videos. I'm gonna show you firstly how I pre-washed these crochet braids before installing, and I'm also going to show you a video of my 2-week review, 2-week updated review under here. So stay tuned for those. Yeah, this is the Passion Twist crochet individual technique. Yeah.